CI Kitchen is brought to you by Harvest Market.
All right, we're back now in the CI Kitchen with an easy dish featuring one of the trending foods of 2021, which we didn't even really get to talk about earlier.
That's right, breakfast.
Yeah.
It's guest chef Anita Dukeman, and she's made muffins out of eggs.
I did, and here they are.
They're omelet muffins, and it's literally whatever you would put in a pan for an omelet. You bake them like a muffin.
Right.
They are pretty cute.
They're
and
cute.
You can freeze them, right?
You can freeze them. Just pop them in the microwave for about a minute, just till they're warm. And, you know, there's portion control there, too, so they can be diet-friendly.
Well, something else there on the plate doesn't look exactly diet-friendly, Anita.
No, I freeze my cookie dough, and then I write the instructions on it because I can never remember. And then they are diet-friendly because instead of making the entire batch and then eating the entire batch is what I would do, you just can freeze it in smaller amounts. So
Make them a little at a time?
A quarter of the batch.
What are the variety you have there in front of you?
Snickerdoodles, because I'm off chocolate.
Oh.
Otherwise, you would get my famous chocolate chip cookies. So.
Okay, next month, maybe you won't be off chocolate.
Okay.
We teased this a little on Facebook. We want to talk about some of the trays and containers that you use to freeze these products.
Yes. Number one is the Ziploc, Zip bag, Ziploc being the trade name. Just make sure you don't cheap out. I've been known to do that, and it leaks, and it's a mess, and then you think, I'm not doing this anymore. So this is considered to be a pretty good brand, and the Ziploc brand is also very good. You can freeze in your glass mason jars. Just make sure it's this shape and not this shape. This round is called shoulders. Who knew?
Okay.
I did not.
Makes sense.
And so you can't fill it quite as high, so the experts say. Just make sure when you put it in the freezer, you protect it so that when you open your freezer, it doesn't bang and clang. This is great. Silicone again for soups and stews. And again, you can control your portions, and it acts like an ice cube tray. You just pop out what you want. It has this great lid, and then you just put the rest away.
Nice. Do you think plastic would work? I see a plastic container there.
Yes, it would. This is just something that Ball makes, and it's it's easy to freeze.
I'm sure the thinner and more brittle they are, the more likely they are to crack in your freezer.
Yes, they will crack. And in fact, this lid has got a little
or to get freezer burn, I would think, maybe.
Actually, it works really well. So and speaking of freezer burn, you know, pay attention to what's in there. Don't overfill it. Use it up. You know, if you have a power outage for maybe 4 days, you're in trouble for more ways than one.
Yeah.
And is there any limit to freezing foods? Like, can you eat it forever as long as it remains frozen?
Certainly less than a year. But fruits and things, I don't like to freeze for that long. And again, if it's berry season, don't let those berries go to waste. It's happened at my house where, you know, you forget the raspberries get shoved back, and then you've spent several dollars on this little pint of raspberries. And it's garbage. So pay attention and freeze.
Great tips, Anita. We love when you come. We're ready for a muffin. We'll have all of her tips and tricks and how you can connect with her on SayLiving.tv.